Yeah, spring ball is kind of just meant for everyone getting reps, so all these young guys are showing what they can do, and everyone's just competing for a spot right now. So I'd say that reps are pretty evenly split up, and everyone's playing with their heart.
Hey, Levi, most of the defensive guys who came back for a sixth year, had productions that they made about it on social media. Yours was more quiet, your decision. Can you explain a little bit about that opportunity and what made you want to have to play another year here?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of always the plan once I figured out that I was going to be able to come back, especially since the year didn't go as planned. I know how good this team can be, and with all the whole defense coming back and our offense is looking like they're improving, I mean, there's no question I was going to come back and see what we can do this year. I think it'll be good.
Who are the leaders in the wide receiver room?
Leaders in the wide receiver room, everyone's doing a good job of doing it. Me and Samari are the older guys, obviously, but the young guys, Oliver's stepping up and being a leader. He's played a lot of football. Will Nixon, his dad's an NFL coach, so he knows a lot about the game, and he knows a lot. And he's teaching me things, and he's being a really good leader as a young guy.
What's your read on Samari? I mean, for a couple months you've been around him.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really fast, can play the ball in the air. I played against him at South Dakota when he was at Montana, and I think he put up like 200 yards on us, and I'm glad he's on my team now.
What's the challenges he faces coming in right away and being a big part of it?
Yeah, the challenges are just the new lingo. I know he kind of ran a similar offense at Montana, but they call everything different. So like some of the same words are going to mean different things. So it's just deciphering quick. He knows the offense really well. It's just moving fast, and he's even doing a good job of that now. So.
See anything different out of Adrian this offseason?
Definitely. I think his arm looks a lot stronger. He's throwing with a better motion. It looks really smooth out there, and he's just being a leader out there. And I think we all know how good he is.
You mentioned Will Nixon. I think there's a lot of intrigue about him since he was hurt last fall.
Mm-hmm.
Coach's son, that pops out. You can just see he's a knowledgeable guy about the
Oh, yeah, he's super knowledgeable. Yeah, like I said, his dad's a football coach. He knows the game really well, and he's even more than that, he's just a really good athlete. Fast, super strong, can get open. Yeah.
How eager do you see the young guys are to learn? Those guys who are even in maybe just their second year of college football or first year?
Yeah, everyone's super eager to learn. The meetings have been really good. They've always been really good in the wide receiver room. Everyone's asking questions, and I would say everyone knows the offense in our receiver room pretty well.
How refreshing is it to know who your starting quarterback's going to be? I know it's a competition, but it is. I mean, Adrian's your starter. How refreshing is that to know that versus not being sure week to week who was going to start last year?
Yeah, last year, I think we were all pretty confident in both of them. So maybe when we get closer to the season, I'll be able to realize the difference. But, yeah, it'll be good to know that Adrian's our starter, and we all know how good he is.
Do you sense urgency from him in maybe ways that you didn't see last year?
No, he's always been the leader, the guy. I know you see a lot of like those media videos, and he's always the one speaking up, and everyone looks up to him. So the urgency is always 100% for him. So no change there.
When you talk about your decision to come back, you touched on it. But what about this experience has been so positive for you that made that decision so easy?
I think it's just me growing up loving football. That's all I did when I was a kid was play football with my friends, play Madden with my friends, and just football has just been always my thing. So it was either do a business job or play football, and it was pretty easy decision.
Hey, Levi, spring's the time to really go against your defense. Ones and ones. What kind of a test do you get daily from your secondary, and what do you make of those top guys in that position group who are back? A lot of them in their sixth. Well, as seniors, I guess.
Yeah, it's making us a lot better as an offense because our defense is playing really well to start off this spring ball. How many returns do we have? Like 8 6-year seniors on our defense. I mean, it makes it a challenge for us, but I mean, I've seen the growth that our offense has been making just from playing such a good defense. It's been really good.
You tell an added emphasis on special teams, just the way it's talked about around the building. I know that you were a big part of that last year.
Yeah, so it's way bigger of an emphasis this year. I mean, we start every practice out. That's the first thing we do is special teams, and we're moving full speed every drill in special teams. And yeah, we definitely need to make a huge improvement there this year.
Was it not? Did you guys not start out practice with special teams last year? Is that different?
Last year we started off practice with a team tempo, so it was just offense first, defense right out of the gate, and special teams was shortly after that. But I think it's just different. That's the first thing you're going to do. That's the biggest emphasis on the day, and it makes a big difference.
It seems like there's a big emphasis from the offensive guys to create more explosive plays this
Yep.
season. I think aside from just catching more balls, like what do the wide receivers have to do to facilitate some of those?
Yeah, so yeah, that's something that we lacked last year. So yeah, we've been obviously watching a ton of film on certain guys in the NFL who are really good at creating that space late in the route, and that's what we've been emphasizing on, and we've been hitting on a lot more of those this spring. We've been hitting on a lot of deep balls, which is different than last year. We didn't really attempt that many. And now I think Adrian's trusting our wide receivers because he's got to have the trust in us that we're going to make the plays. And this spring we've been making some of those deep plays.
Who are you guys watching?
What was that?
Who are you guys watching from the NFL?
We're watching Jerry Jeudy. Julio Jones is really good at it. Des Bryant. Guys like that who can just go up and make a play on the ball. Even if it's underthrown, you got to go up and get it. So, yeah.
Anything else for Levi?
Great job.